No heroes. No heroes. No heroes, baby.
Hello guys and welcome back to another deck profile video here on our YouTube channel No Heroes. My name is Abra and guys, we got a special guest here. What's your name, bro?
Hello, my name is RUAR and I'm here for the deck profile.
Yes, so this is our online regional winner from our own regional, from the No Heroes Honor regional. It was at Saturday and you are our winner with OP07 LUCCI. First question, how do you feel after this amazing day?
Bro, I felt like, when Eren Yeager found freedom, I was like that.
Because maybe you want to say?
Yeah, I'm playing since OP01 and I was at so many tournaments and finally I won one.
Yeah, finally you won your first big event, because the players in Germany, and I hope the players in Europe may know you because you are a very good player. You had a lot of good results. You topped a lot, but the win was missing. Now you got finally your first win with LUCCI. So my first question, why did you decide to pick LUCCI as your main leader?
I played in OP07, I tried LUCCI in the first No Heroes regional and it was quite good, but I kind of felt like the deck was missing something. And then when Jake came out in OP08, I was like, okay, I give it another try. And that's why I picked LUCCI.
Yeah, it was the right decision at the end. So, we know you are playing some spice. We will see that. So, guys, stay tuned for that. At the end, you will see what spice is in this deck. But let's start with your deck, with the first cards.
All right. So for the start, just normal Spandam or Searcher. I saw some people are playing 3 or 2 of Spandam, but I think it has to be 4 just for consistency.
Makes sense.
So then we come to the 2Ks. I play 4 Khalifas. I think that's a very good 2K. You can get it with Rebecca. You can play it on 4. You can give -2. You can cycle your hand. So it's a very good 2K. Then I have 3 Who's Who, which is a new card of the set. And it has a good trigger. Pop a 3 cost. It's maybe good against Zoro. Or like you saw in the final, my opponent had the Who's Who trigger. And for some matchups it's good. And sometimes even you can play it to KO something if you don't have anything else.
Can you maybe put the Spandam right next to Who's Who so we can see the whole deck?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, perfect.
And then I have 2 Zerus for the last 2Ks. It's just good minus card. And if you don't have a Helmeppo in trash, you can get it with Moria or play it from your hand. That's the 2Ks.
Okay, so you decided to play 10 2Ks because I saw some lists are just playing 8 2Ks and no
It's 9.
zeros. It's 9, sorry. You decided to play 9. Some lists just played 8 and no zeros, so they're just playing 4 Who's Who for Khalifa. But what was your key point to decide to play Zero as your 8th and 9th 2K?
It's just like you can get it from Moria when you don't have a Meppo. Maybe you can switch the Who's Who for Kaku if you need another cost reduction, but for that I have something else. I think it's just a good amount of 2Ks. I would never play more because if you have Sabo and Jake, you can cycle enough. But I think that's a good amount.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, so then if you have the Moria combo with Hamapo, I don't think you can see it, right? But
it's fine.
Yeah, everyone knows the combo with Moria and Hamapo and LUCCI and KO something. So it's a very good card.
Yeah, you need
Then
to play.
Yeah, then I played 1,
Mm-hmm.
but I never saw it, so I said I have to play 2.
Yeah.
Then Spandine. I think this was the most unnecessary card to ever print because it's like, why do I have to do the 29 Dawn combo with 8 Dawn? That's crazy.
It is crazy, yeah.
And for another 12, it's Brook.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I think it's a good card. You can play it on 3. Then, if your opponent plays, like in the mirror, Kuzan on 4, you can just do Helmeppo into Brook or Tsuru or something. So you can use it quite good. Even if you don't have a LUCCI in trash or something, you can play Brook.
Mm.
Or against Zoro, you need something to KO very fast. So Brook is a good point. So I like Brook. And then your main man, like the leader, Paulucci. I saw some people play 3, but that's the most stupid thing I ever heard. I think you have to play Paulucci's.
Yeah, you have to. Same
Yeah,
opinion.
then to Kuzan.
Okay.
I think so. I'm not really sure if you have to play Kuzan. I think you can do both ways. Like either you play Kuzan or you play Borsalino. So it depends on you. But Focus Kuzan is one of my favorite cards in the whole game. Like even the art art, it's one of the most beautiful.
It is, it is.
Even when Sakazuki was good, Focus Kuzan was so good. Now it's good. RP Law is gone. I think Kuzan is a very good decision to play.
But the question is, because in OP07, nearly no one was playing 4-drop Kuzan. Now in OP08, more people are start to play Kuzan again. Why did you decide to play Kuzan?
Because RP Law is gone. That's one point. Like no other deck have a removal so early in the game.
Yeah.
And that's why Kuzan is now better than it was in the last set.
Absolutely, yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Then we come to the blockers. So the main one for Rebecca. I think that's one of the most strongest cards in the whole game. You can do so many things with it. With Moria, you can get a 2k if you need. You can cycle with some stuff. It's very good card. Then with Rebecca, the other 4 blockers are for Sabos. I saw people play less Sabos, but I like Sabo very much because early, like my favorite curve play is on 4 I play Kuzan, and then on 6 I play Sabo, so my opponent cannot play Jack on Sabo in the mirror, and I have protected everything. So that's very good. Even if he brooks my Kuzan, so he couldn't play the Jack on 7 down. That's a very good part of Sabo. And even in the late game, Rebecca Sabo is just, it can turn on the game very hard.
Absolutely.
So then to the best card in the whole game, for Morias. I don't think I have to say anything about this card.
Crazy.
And then the new main man from the OP08 is Jake. I play 3. Some people play 4. Also understandable, but I think I'm good with 3. I always see them. It's so, this card is so good. You can cycle, like you have the Sakazuki leader ability in a card with the KO. So it's a very good card.
And also, the +4 is amazing. He's a 11 cost, very important for the mirror, and also very important for a lot of cards that just destroy or put things to the top life, like 8-drop Katakuri or something like that. 11 drop is very high.
Yeah, even like if Bonnie tries to carry the
Yeah.
Jake because I think it's 7 cost, but
Yes.
no, it's 11. I don't know why they gave him +4, but that's crazy. So the one of Kaido I play. I don't know what to think about this card, to be honest. I decided either I play Kaido or I play Stussy. But I liked Kaido more because of the black-yellow matchup. I was like, this card is good against black-yellow and Stussy is not. So let's play Kaido. And yeah, it won me the game versus black-yellow, but we come to this later.
Yes.
And then the you can call it spice, but I think it's a very good card in the deck, and maybe some people would run it too. It's the one of Hina. I think Hina is a very good card in many situations. Like if you go first in the mirror, you have nothing on 3, you play Hina. So now they have to do something on 4. Maybe they KO, maybe not. You have an extra swing with 5k, which is quite annoying. Or you can use it. You can use Hina in so many ways. Like you can clear the. Let's say the opponent plays Jack on 7. You just play Hina, and then use an Ice Age, and then play LUCCI, and then you got rid of the Jack, and you didn't have to waste something because with Moria alone you cannot clear the Jack. And then the opponent has to answer your play. And when they do this with the Moria, then you can play your Moria, so you're ahead. Even if you go first, because in the mirror you want to go second.
So
Even
you think in the mirror you have to go second?
I think you have to go second. Like with this list, you have to go second. I think with every other list too, because I like to play Kuzan on 4, then protect it with Sabo, and then play my Jack or my Moria. It depends on what I have.
And what about the mirror? Because I heard a lot of players are going first in the mirror because they want to answer their Moria on 9 dons. So it is easier to remove their 8-drop Moria on curve with their curve with 9 dons. What do you think about that?
No, I think that's bullshit. You have to go second. Like, I think you play either the Borsa or the Kuzan list. Like, you have to play on 4. You have to play something from these 2 cards. And then maybe on 6 you can maybe play the Brook if you play the Brook. And then on or your Sabo, which is a good play. So these are two cards which force the opponent to play something else than Jack. Because if you play Borsa and then Brook on 4 and 6, the opponent can not KO nothing on his 7 down play. So he plays Jack and then you can KO it on your 8 down play. Even with Kuzan and Brook, on 7 down the opponent can do nothing.
Yeah, makes sense. Makes sense.
Yeah.
One more thing about Hina, what I think, because I like the take with Hina. I think it's a very good card in this deck. Also, if you are going first, you play it all 3, and your opponent wants to answer it, to KO it, it's also very good in the trash because of Rebecca. So there's no bad point about her, even if she is KO'd after the turn you played her, and there's no value for that, but still very good card because she's always dangerous in the trash. That's why I think maybe because of your list, or maybe because of the things you said about Hina, maybe people are starting to play Hina again. For LUCCI then.
I think Hina is a good card. You only need 1, so if it's just 1 time in trash, you can use it all the time. Even it's good, you can combo it with your Jack. Like you play Hina to give -4, and then you can KO Jack literally anything. You do Hina leader ability, and then you can KO an 8 cost.
Yeah.
And you have an Hina active, or you play it with Rebecca. It's something. I think Hina is a very good card. I saw some people who tried with the Kaku, so they played another Spendine to bring the Kaku and give minus, but I think the -4 from Hina is good. It even won me a Bonnie matchup because when they change the 10 costs, you can play the Hina, so it's active, and they have to worry about your next swings when you go then for game.
Makes sense. One more thing about your list, because I think the last cards that you will show us now are the event cards. There's no 6-cost Brook in this deck. Yeah. Why did you decide to play 0 6-cost Brooks?
It's because I was like, okay, if I play Brook, I have to cut something. And I was like, there's nothing in the deck I have to cut. I can cut because everything you see here is I need everything of this for like every matchup. And if I play, I would play the Brook if I play myself the Borsalino. But right now I don't think that's space for the card in this deck.
Yeah, makes sense. And at the end, because A lot of people are saying that Brook is very important for the mirror match, but we will hear that later. You played a lot of mirrors at that day,
Yes.
and you don't play a six drop Brook. So, guys, as you can see, you can still win a lot of mirror matches without Brook, even with this list. But we will talk about this when we talk about your matchups. Let's see the rest of your deck.
So the rest is just simple for Tempest Kick and for Ice Age. I think if you have enough cost reduction in your hand, you will win everything. Like, because you have so many cards to KO with the Brook, with the Lucci, with the Jack, with the Kyle, with the Brumoria, that you only need cost reduction in your hand. And if you have that, it's quite simple. Like, I think the mirror will be decided with who has more cost reduction besides the Moria and Jack.
Yeah, absolutely. So, yeah, this is the list, guys. If you want to test the list, if you want to make a screenshot, you can do it right now. That's the whole list. Yeah, I think that's a very interesting list, and I think I would nearly also play the same list. The Hina call is something I didn't think about that much. The people in the chat on Saturday in the live stream, they said he's playing a Spice. I was like, okay, what is he doing? Then, where in the final match, you left up one Don, and I was like, is the Spice really Barrier or something like this? But yeah, then we saw, okay, it is Hina. Hina was the Spice, and I like it a lot, so I will test it for sure. Let's talk about your matchups now, because that's the most important thing. The people want to know what matchups did you play, because we played 10 rounds. No top cut because it was an online event. Let's talk about that.
Yeah, I can go by order. My first round was the Mirror, and lucky day I won the dice. I went second, and I won. Second game was a Bonnie. Then I lost the dice. He sent me first, which is kind of bad for Lucci because the Bonnie matchup can get hard when they get second and have the ideal hand. But I won that. Then the third, the fourth, and the fifth round was all Lucci. The first two I went first, and the fifth one, the round 5 Lucci, I went second. So even my opponents knew that if you win the dice roll, you have to go second. Then sixth match was the Black Luffy, which I won the dice roll, I won second. I think that's a very good matchup for Lucci. I don't know why so many people are thinking that the Black Luffy is so strong. Then the seventh round was the Bonnie again. He won the dice, I went first, but I won. He was playing a very nice list. I think he went 9-1 at the end.
Oh yeah.
He was playing the Rocinante with the 5-cost Luffy.
Oh, I have nightmares about that. Let's don't talk about that, bro. I have nightmares.
All right.
It's hard.
Then the eighth round, it was a Black Yellow Luffy. When he flipped his leader, I was like, okay, it's okay if I lose this round. I can't do anything. But he even won the dice roll. He sent me first, but I still won.
Wow. How?
Yeah, how? So I played the Rebecca. So I block everything. I counter everything that he does. So I'm on high level. I'm high life. Yes. And then on 7 I play Jake, and then on 9 I play Moria, bring Rebecca back, and use all of this. And I don't attack, so they don't get to cycle their hand with Sabos and get to 9k. So they're always in a dangerous spot that I can go for lethal if they don't take their life good. And then on my 10 round turn, when I waited, I had the Kaido in my starting hand. I waited till they play their first Moria. And then leader ability, Kaido, trash their Moria, and they have to trash one card, which is very good against Black Yellow. And from then on, then I played another Jack again. And then from then on, I just swung with Jack, Moria, Kaido, and then it was enough.
Sounds pretty crazy match. At the end, was it close?
Yes, it was close, but it was fine. Like, I had to go for game. but just mathematically, I won, so it was okay.
And then after that win, you was like, I will win this tournament now.
After my seventh round win, I was like, I will win this tournament. And then they came Black Luffy, and I was like, oh no, okay, I lose this game.
Mm,
But after that, I was like, okay, nothing can stop me.
crazy. And
No,
let's talk.
yeah.
What was round 9?
Round 9 was against the LUCCI again,
Mm-hmm.
where I won the dice and went second. Yeah, I played. It was a very good game. I won. That was my closest game. I said it in the interview with you.
Mm,
I had to get 1K from my last life, and it was, I think it was Sabo.
mm.
So I'm happy about that. And the last game was again a LUCCI mirror. He sent me first. I still won. He even played his Brook on 6,
Mm.
but it was not enough. So I don't think you have to play Brook.
Yeah. Crazy, crazy. So how much Lucci mirrors was it at the end? 5, 6?
So it's like 10 rounds. I played 2 Bonnie,
Mm-hmm.
1 Black Luffy,
Mm-hmm.
1 Black Yellow Luffy, and 6 LUCCI mirrors.
6 Lucci mirrors and you won all of them. So maybe we can call you Mirror King now.
Maybe.
That's very interesting, and I think that brings you to a very confident spot because okay, Lucci, the most played deck, and such a big event with a lot of great players. Like you won the 9th round, not against a player no one knows. You played against Justin Tillman. Shout out to him.
Yeah.
He's one of the best players we know, and you won against him. Final also, you won against Dennis, also a very good player. So I think you can be really, really, really confident for the future, and maybe we will see. We hear more for your performance in the future.
Yeah, I was like, now everyone is on the LUCCI train, and I switched to Black Yellow, so I don't care.
Yeah, makes sense. So for 8.5 and after 8.5 for OP09, do you think you want to stay with Lucci or maybe change something?
I haven't played anything from 8.5,
Mm-hmm.
so I just wait till the starter decks came out. I like to try Marco, just because to bring all the white bit pirate stuff, and but as of what I have heard, it's like the blue Dofi is the best deck,
Yeah.
and so maybe I'll give it a try.
Yeah, but we have a little bit time for that. To 8.5 is, I think it's like 2 weeks. Yeah, maybe 2 weeks. Then we have the starter deck release, and then OP09 is like mid of December, so we have time for that. So yeah, bro, thank you for the deck profile. You have the last words. You can give a shout out to whoever you want.
Thank you. At first, I'd like to thank noHEROES for the amazing tournament,
Yes, very good.
and especially to you, Abra, because I like you. You're a very nice dude.
Thank you, bro. Same for you.
And thanks. And I would like to give a shout out to my boys from Bielefeld and Gütersloh. Yeah, that's just it.
Very nice. But one question: did Bielefeld really exist? Because I heard Bielefeld didn't exist.
I think you have to know the best because you made the regional there.
True. Yeah, we made a regional
Yeah.
there. It was a really nice location back then. Yeah, it was really nice.
Yeah, it was. I think that it was the best location ever.
Nah, just a quick joke, guys. Because in Germany we say Bielefeld didn't exist, but it's just a joke. Okay, so thank you for the deck profile again, guys. If you have any questions, write it down. Also, check out his Twitter account. We will link it down because you have Twitter. I saw that. I follow you. We can link it down. So guys, check it out. Check out his Twitter. And yeah, guys, thank you for watching. Leave a like, leave a follow. See you next time. Goodbye.